generally we start off with like an intro to get things started.
I have never heard you once use an intro.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sean. You're here every week for it.
I am.
What could you possibly be referring to? I'm going to have to edit out my own hems, which is awesome.
I'm going to do it on purpose.
Like making a hem noise? It's been edited out. Just sounded clean as a whistle.
What if I do a bunch of like weird moans?
It's clean as a whistle. They'll be gone. They'll be gone. Welcome back to episode 16 of Indoor Barbecue, the only show set indoors, and that is a barbecue. Sean?
The only one?
The only one.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, don't look that up. Don't look that up at all. Trust me. Dude, I got my sources. Trust me. That's my source.
Cool.
So, Sean, what's on the barbecue today?
Oh, God, don't put that on me straight away.
Sean, that's your job.
Your sources are on the barbecue. Just whatever sources you've got there, like your Wikipedia, your WikiLeaks.
That's not going to go over in the cookout. Everyone's going to be disappointed with that. Anyways, in case you're wondering, anyone who's listening for whatever reason, Sean is a coward and is on holidays. So I have got a guest in. First guest.
Yay.
Who are you?
I'm Amy. I'm your girlfriend.
Wait, we're dating?
Oh, shit. Is it
What
too
the
soon? Oh,
fuck?
fuck. Oh, fuck.
That's why you're coming around here?
That and Sean's girlfriend's really cool. I love her so much.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I like that. Yeah. So this is going to be an odd episode because I'm just going to start airing shit. You know, complaints that I have, problems with Sean, you know.
Okay, cool.
It's going to be the Sean rant episode.
Cool.
Yeah. Starting off with, why does he got a beard? You know?
What's he hiding?
Wait, what's he hiding under there? A chin? Ridiculous.
No, it's a lack thereof.
This can't be the whole show.
Just completely bashing Sean.
It's just the 1 week he's gone. I'm like, just nothing.
Hey, just like,
but being
fuck
mean.
that dude.
What the fuck? He didn't even show up. He still is in the country. I could get him to come home from work and like record this.
I was about to say, like, won't he probably be home by the time we finish recording?
Yeah, that'll be funny though.
Yeah, imagine he just like storms in here.
Yeah, you're like, oh, dude, you just missed it.
It's like walking in on like you cheating on someone. It's like, I can't believe this.
Babe, you gave her my pop filter, bro.
I thought that meant something.
Man, nothing. Oh, I should have asked you what color you wanted for your pop filter.
You have multiple?
Yeah, we have a whole bag of them.
And
Yeah. Do you want to change?
Well, what color do you have?
Well, we have purple and we have orange. Those are the ones I'm seeing right in front of me. There's a yellow one, I believe. An orange one again. Hang on, I'll pull them over. Stall while I'm doing something. God.
I panicked. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we got a gray one for those gray boys. I'm not going to take any more out because I just realized the plastic is just going to make a lot of kerfuffly noises.
That's fair.
So gray one's on the floor.
I can't find it anymore.
It's fucking gone. Who cares?
Into the ether.
So we got a pink one, we got a yellow one, we got a blue one. Sorry, I'm holding in gas.
No, you should definitely burp.
No, I really shouldn't.
Really should.
There's a green one, there's a black one.
This is the ASMR episode.
You. I didn't come this far in life to end up being an ASMR internet celebrity.
You didn't what?
I didn't come this far in life. My sister listens to this. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I haven't met her yet. No, I'm sorry.
This is our first impression of you is just doing cum jokes on
Wait,
the
which
podcast.
sister? Your oldest one?
The one who's closest in age to me.
Oh, you already told her I was a Protestant, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which I'm not technically.
I mean, you are a Protestant.
No.
You are, because your version of Christianity came from Catholicism, and you're protesting the Catholic Church.
I mean, yeah.
So religiously Protestant.
But politically, I'm all y'all side.
Republican.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
Can put the rifle down there, lads. Anyways, do you want a different pop filter? We'll just change it live on the podcast.
And you complain about me making ahem noises.
Yeah.
But we will change the pop filter and not edit any of it out.
No, not at all. Just that noise nonstop.
I'm gonna stick with this mostly because it kind of reminds me of the Lorax.
Oh yeah, he is orange.
Yeah.
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 What's the deal with that movie? Remember the Lorax movie?
I love that movie.
That's a bad movie. It's a bad movie. I'll say it right now.
We're gonna break up live on the podcast. Don't you dare diss my Lord and Savior, the Lorax.
The Lorax, the original book by Dr. Seuss, incredible work of art.
Okay.
The movie, it's just full of consumerism and really destroys the message of, hey, stop capitalism. You know, look after the environment.
It destroys that message?
Yeah,
No.
they put the Lorax in a Hyundai commercial. They put the Lorax in a toilet paper commercial.
Did they?
Yeah. Weird people who are into the Wansler had the Wansler fucking himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
heard of that.
Yeah.
But also, are you against the movie or are you against the fan base then? Or are you against people using the Lorax, for capitalism?
Well, that is my primary.
But that's not the
Beef.
movie. The movie's good.
No, the movies, like, the voices are Zac Efron and Taylor Swift. And like, hey, guys, we're doing a Lorax. That's what they say. That's the line in the movie.
Who's the... Who voices the Lorax?
Oh, fucking probably Danny DeVito.
I was literally just thinking that, like...
It's definitely Danny DeVito, right? If it isn't, I'll be upset.
Please Google it or something.
It was like, look it up. And it was like, oh, it's not Danny DeVito. It's just, it has to be.
They should make a remake of the Lorax. Everything is exactly the same, except Danny DeVito is just... Oh my god, it is Danny DeVito!
Yeah, it has to be.
But, like, yeah, no, they should make
Lorax.
the Lorax again. Exactly the same. But they just don't animate the Lorax, and it's just Danny DeVito acting it out.
He's just on a green screen.
Yeah, no, he's interacting with all of these animated characters. But it's just Danny DeVito, just being him.
Did he, like, give him the mustache, or is he just in his
Oh, no.
regular civvies?
Oh, no. No mustache. Just Danny DeVito.
It's regular Danny DeVito, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a weird movie. It's weird to adapt, like, books that are designed to fuck over adults while they're trying to read them to kids. And like, we can get an hour and a half out of this. We can do it.
Actually, the first book I ever read was Green Eggs and Ham. I remember my cousin teaching me how to read that. And I don't know why that memory is stuck with me. But I remember thinking, what the fuck is this? It was like, I thought green eggs and ham were a real thing. And I was kind of afraid I'd have to eat them at some point in my life and find out if I liked them or not. Like, I thought this was going to be an issue I would encounter throughout my life.
And so far?
The only green eggs I've ever seen are like when you go for a breakfast roll at a deli.
Yeah. They're the tastiest ones. If you've got the bravest stomachs.
And like the harshest teeth, they have like this plastic layer on the yolk. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't need that information in my life.
Well, you have it.
Now I have it. Now what do I do with it? Cry.
Come. I forgot your sister watches this.
Every time. Oh, I love this.
If you can edit those out too, that would be great. That's
I'm
what's on the
sorry.
barbecue. Just straight up come.
You can't change it. You can't.
No, I can.
You can.
It's the power of the guest.
No, because I'm the editor. So what I say stays in.
Please.
No. How am I going to put literal cum on the barbecue?
With great determination.
So gross. That's so gross. Sean, what are you doing? What are you doing, Sean? Unbelievable. Fuck. So yeah, the Lorax. Yeah. Not a good movie.
It is a good movie.
I'm glad we've come to the mutual decision.
No, it's
Yeah.
good. Okay, but the best Dr. Seuss one is obviously The Cat in the Hat.
No, it's the Grinch.
Wait, which version of the Grinch? The newer one or the older one?
No, the Jim Carrey one.
But the newer one, like, I saw that in cinema with my sister.
Yeah.
And my sister, she's 25.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like
She's
I
an
went
adult.
with my little
Yeah.
baby sister. Like, we saw it together, and she laughed so fucking hard. I'm pretty sure, like, is there, like, a little goat or something in it? And it just straight up screams.
It just does the goat scream.
And not even a goat scream, like a human scream.
Yeah, like that video from like 2011.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, she laughed. Like, she laughed the hardest in the whole cinema.
Sure luck. I love your sister. She's great fun.
She's great.
Yeah, that's voiced by what's his name? Benny Dorm, the English guy with the cheekbones.
Oh,
He's Sherlock.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, that's his
I
name.
was like,
Yeah.
I thought of that immediately, but I was like, wait, there's a lot of English people with cheekbones. Just a lot of them in general.
Yeah, well, like, he's known for his cheekbones. That's like his whole shtick.
I mean, that's one of the things he's known for.
What else has he got going?
I mean, like, his eyes are kind of funny looking. That's roast.
I meant like positive attributes. People are like,
Oh,
his
shit,
cheekbones.
sorry.
It was like, ooh, his cheekbones. And you're just like, his eyes are fucking shit. Get fucked, Benedict Cumberbatch. You're not even the best Sherlock.
He's the only Sherlock I actually know.
Oh.
I haven't watched any of the others.
Well, that's kind of lame. Looks like we got some catching up to do.
So many things to watch.
Yeah. It's a long list, but I like it.
Is.
I'm a fan of it.
Yeah, we need to actually make a physical list too.
Oh, I have like digital lists, on Letterboxd, because I'm like,
Sorry, I'm just so old school.
because I'm like, oh, you're old school because you're on paper.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I actually use hieroglyphs to write my lists because I'm
Oh shit.
appropriating culture. I was gonna say because I'm old school, but no.
It's straight up
Yeah,
shit.
no, I'm just gay. That's the thing they say, isn't it? Like, if you were really into mythology as a kid, you're just gay now. Were you into mythology as yeah. There's only one. No, I don't want to bring that up. It's gonna be like, oh, there's one person I know who was into mythology as a kid. Well, now I don't talk to him. Yeah.
Anyways, the Lorax.
The Lord just segue past that real quick. Ooh. Yeah, it's weird how some of your friends get worse and some stay the same. You're like...
That's like a remix of the Matthew McConaughey, like, high school girls quote. You know what he says about high school girls?
Oh, where he's like, I get older, but they stay the same age.
Exactly, yeah.
No, because I had a friend in secondary school who I was like, oh, you're just like the worst guy.
Mm-hmm.
And as I've gotten older, I'm like, you're just an all right guy. Like, comparatively, people can be way worse than you. He's just like not grown up entirely. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I want to hang out with you.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's people in my school who were like the same. Whereas like in school, I would have been like, please get away from me. And now I'm like, let's go for a drink. Like, you're actually cool. Like, you're just you, and who am I to like shit on you for that? I guess.
Yeah. It's cool to find that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, I should have checked the time we started recording. Because the camera does stop recording after half an hour because of tax reasons.
Tax reasons.
Not even a bit.
Oh, wait, I forgot you told me that. It's like,
Yeah.
what is it again? It's like, it's not technically a...
It's not a video camera if it can't record more than 40 minutes of continuous footage. So they cap it at a 30. Yeah. And I tried to look into getting a film camera, like, properly. It's not worth it.
No?
No, it's too expensive. Because tax. Oddly
Fair.
enough. Yeah.
Goddamn tax, man.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a cable to connect the camera directly into the laptop and use it as a webcam instead. So that way I can just...
Oh, right. Yeah.
High quality webcam. Yeah. €300 worth of webcam. It's not worth that much. Was it worth that much when I bought it? That was like 6-7 years ago.
Oh, it's like that old?
Yeah.
That's doing good then.
Yeah. It's got a good long life out of it, to be fair,
When you think about the price stretched out over that long.
Yeah. Like Canon build them to last. That's what I like about them. But it doesn't mean buying a new one. I'm like, I could just buy an older one. Probably last long. Well, like if I'm buying a new camera, what am I doing? What am I doing? It's my thought every day I wake up. Just what am I doing? What am I doing?
Fair.
Yeah. I have one fun fact I brought to the podcast today, right? Which I found on Twitter, right? And I was like, from one of these fucking accounts. It's like, did you know this person's like really a sociopath or whatever? You know those accounts?
I don't go on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyways, it was like about Quentin Tarantino.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, what's his fun fact gonna be? And it's like he writes all of his scripts by hand.
Oh.
And then puts them onto into a screenplay settings by typing them all out with his index finger. That's just not true.
That's so weird.
Yeah. What is that?
That like I don't think I've ever heard a normal thing about that guy.
Yeah. No.
Ever.
Yeah, but
I've not heard much. Like I gotta admit, I'm not really like well versed in the lore of Quentin Tarantino.
He likes feet.
Feet and being fucking weird.
Yeah. But I think it's the fact that he's so open with it. That's why he still has a career. It's like he doesn't try to hide away. He's just constantly like, yeah, I'm a weird guy. And they're like, all right.
Well, I mean, you're hardly gonna to stop watching someone's movies just because he likes feet. Like, if they're
Yeah.
good movies, then it's kind of like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's weird, but Kill Bill is kind of cool.
Kill Bill's pretty awesome.
I still have to watch the second one, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. They're good movies. Yeah, but everything I hear about him in interviews, I'm like, I wish Quentin Tarantino, the director, didn't have to work with Quentin Tarantino, the bad PR stunt.
I just wish he'd stop. Just stop talking. Just
Yeah, I know you got to promote stuff, but
yeah.
yeah,
I wish he was like a ghostwriter for someone else who was just more like appealing to the public eye.
it's just. Have you ever seen the movie about what if Shakespeare actually didn't write any of his plays? There's like a conspiracy theory that like this old playwright got like in trouble with the law or whatever, or fucking old timey gangsters, so he faked his death, and then wrote in Shakespeare's name, and Shakespeare just was the public figure for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Shakespeare was an actual dude, though. It wasn't like a fake name?
No.
Oh.
And your man who made Independence Day made a movie about it. And yeah, maybe Quentin Tarantino is just that. Maybe the guy who's writing his scripts is way worse if he's the cover guy. Oh. No, I just seen that fact. I'm like, that's not true. And if
I mean...
yeah, but if it is true that he writes like his scripts onto like a laptop with an index finger, what? Why?
What does he gain from
Yeah.
that?
He's like, I get every character. I get to sense it. And it's like, nah, that's not true. Yeah.
Just really fucking weird.
What scenario do you even find that out in? Like, as a fun facts account?
Genuinely, yeah. Like, did he just bring that up randomly in an interview and they're just like looking at him like, cool.
Yeah, they're like, so what's your writing process? He's like, index finger. Index finger. Like,
Boop, 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 boop.
no, we meant like characters. And stuff. Like, no, index finger. I just let it happen. I don't know. I just seen that. I was like, what the fuck? What's he doing?
I mean, let him do his thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like in feet and writing with his finger.
Yeah. Good on him. Make some good movies. It's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
Did you do a Wheel of News in the end?
Nope. You want to go just randomly look at some news headlines?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, fuck it. I got nothing else. What are you going to do? Just lie to your face?
I don't know. You could just like gaslight me for an hour.
Well, you know, I do that. I can't say that. I can't say that because someone will like actually believe it. I don't gaslight my girlfriend. If anything, she gaslights me into being a better person.
Oh no.
It's like, babe, I don't think you should be saying that. Those are awful. Those are too big words for you. Stop it.
It's like I'll like, oh, listen to the podcast, and then
Yeah.
I'll like text you and be like, hey, you know that thing you were talking about for like a really long time?
You know.
Why? Why did you do that?
I don't know. All right. Sometimes I think things are funny, and it's not until hindsight, you know. That's why you just put stuff onto the internet and just let it out there.
You see, I grew up with like a lot. Like I wasn't allowed on the internet really. Like I wasn't allowed to Facebook until I was 18 years old. And at the time, I was like, I hate this. All my friends are on Facebook. My family's on Facebook. I want to be on Facebook. But now, like, you know, everyone's birthdays roll around and they're just like looking at all the embarrassing things they posted when they're in secondary school. I'm like, thank God. I had a Tumblr and that was bad enough.
I can imagine.
I mean, I didn't have any original content on there, just like reposted shit. But like my sister used to tease me so bad because any like inspirational quote I'd share, she'd be like, "Oh really? Oh really? Like, who do you think you are? Really?"
I was like, "Whoa, you're so edgy. You're so woke.
I'm just so progressive.
You think so far ahead.
I'm just not like other girls.
Yeah, I'm just not like other girls.
I'm just not like other girls. I'm actually just not like any other humans.
I'm just really quirky. Actually, I think you'll find.
I just
mentally
ill.
I just, you know, just shit and piss at the same time.
Saves time.
Every time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go to pee and I'm like, shouldn't open my asshole. Let's stop this.
Weirdly enough, though, that reminds me of a conversation I had. I can't remember who it was with.
Okay.
But we were talking about instead of having two places, you know, one to piss and one to shit, just have the one. Just it all comes out from one.
Mm,
Save space.
yeah, but humans aren't very well designed. I don't know if you're aware of this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am designed flawlessly. There's
Okay.
nothing going wrong here.
Okay, I'm just saying.
And if you're my therapist watching this,
No, you didn't hear that.
as I grab the wine,
Yeah, just a quick drink break. You know, you drink first. I'll cover for you.
I have to pour it into my glass.
Yeah, I'll cover for you. This is making some noises.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'll just think of something to say. Like I don't know what the dudes say on podcast normally. Everything. Misogyny. Yeah. Yeah. Norm Macdonald's dead. It's a bummer.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know who he was until you told me. But like everything you've told me was like,
Funny.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Not to put words into your mouth, but he's funny. Not
Wait,
to tell you what to think.
You were literally only telling me one of the jokes there, like a few days ago,
Yeah.
and then the news broke, and I was like, "What the fuck? You jinxed it. You
did-
killed him."
I didn't kill him. I just badly retold his moth joke. Oh, there's a lid gun.
Sorry.
Whoa. Ah, well. Yeah. It's unfortunate that he, went and fucking died,
How old is he?
He was 61.
Oh, that's not that
Yeah.
old. Wow.
He was battling cancer for like
Oh,
9
okay.
years, and he just like never made it public or anything. He was still doing shows. Like he had shows booked from like the 13th to the 16th of September. Like just like the same day he died, he was still like, I'm doing comedy. Sorry.
I'm sad.
No, he has a great quote about battling cancer. He's like, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I'm pretty sure when you die, the cancer dies too. So that's not you losing. That's a draw. I'm like, Norm.
I like that.
Yeah. I think he inspired me to just laugh about OJ Simpson all the time. Because he was on Saturday Night Live when OJ was on trial and just wouldn't let up with the jokes about OJ. And went like he has this just so funny. Like I'd hate to just like ramble on about like just saying his jokes for him. But just there's one clip like after the trial came back and it was like OJ got off. And he's just like, well, it turns out murder is now legal in the state of California.
My mom gets so riled up if you talk about OJ Simpson.
Hell yeah.
If you try and convince her, so my dad used to just really casually go, do you know that poor OJ Simpson guy? he was accused, like that poor guy. And my mom would just be like, oh, bitch. She'd be so mad. She'd be like, obviously he was joking.
Yeah.
But she'd be like, oh no, she was that little bulldog. Like, she'd be, rile her up so bad. I think I'm going to do that next time I see her. Just
Can I do that?
you just gaslight my mom.
Just like new introduction. She hasn't met me for the first time. Like, hey, so OJ, am I right? That poor guy.
You meet her and you go to shake her hand and you're wearing a glove that doesn't fit.
Like, oh, you know who else who had this problem?
If it doesn't fit, you can't. You can't acquit. You must acquit.
You must acquit. If it don't fit, you must acquit.
acquit.
Yeah.
We're listening to a podcast about that, but you just shouted at the end of it. If it doesn't fit, it don't mean shit.
OJ. And then they got him on like robbing his own fucking memorabilia. And he sent him in jail for that, yeah. He was breaking and entering and stealing his own shit back.
I think he has a prank show.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Please Google that.
What do you
I'm pretty sure he has a prank show.
OJ can't have a prank.
I am pretty sure he has a prank show.
I mean, to be fair, he did write that book called If I Did It, so.
Oh yeah, but like, what was the thing with that where, somebody sued him over that? I think it was like the family of the victims, and they sued him over that, over the rights for the book. They won.
Yeah.
They kept the book the same, but they edited the cover. So like I think the if was really tiny.
Oh.
So it just looks like he said, I did it.
Shit. Oh wait, no. Oh, get juiced? No way.
That was it. Get juiced.
No way.
And it was like a get pranked kind of shit.
Yeah.
But he wanted to like, obviously it was like if you got pranked at Aldi, it was like get juiced.
When was this
I
though?
don't know. But just like imagine You're just going about your life. Something weird's happening, and all of a sudden, OJ Simpson, like, pops out from behind a bush and is just like, get juiced.
Which is, if you think about it, only the second worst outcome of OJ popping out in front of you.
I mean,
OJ's prank show. That's what he was doing. That was the pilot episode. I'm sorry. I feel really bad.
anyways, the lorax.
Wait, this is from 2006. It just says juice. This can't be. There's no way he did a prank show
that
after. Oh my god, it's gone off IMDb.
That soon after.
Yeah, but there's no way. You can't, right? Remember OJ Simpson had a prank show? Sorry, this is just the OJ show. I'm sorry.
The OJ episode.
I spent last summer. No, not even. Was it last summer? Oh my god, it was like a full year ago that I was like hanging out with my nephew and like just explaining the OJ trial to him, and he was like doing OJ bits, and I was like, I'm sorry,
like
sister.
A child.
Well, he's like 14.
A child.
Yeah, but like that's old enough to know about OJ.
Is it?
Yeah, I told you about this, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
He's put on the washing glove and he's like, and I was like, what? He's like that guy who did the murder. I'm like, you. I love that kid.
Can't wait to meet him.
Yeah. Anyway, back to this fucking murder.
Can we maybe stray away from the murder?
I just need to know when, if the prank show, okay, almost 10 years after he set fire to the zeitgeist with, oh shit. It was after the trial.
How soon after?
I don't. Oh my god.
What?
It says, has reality TV gone too far? This is like the site. Unaware if it's asking a rhetorical question. You be the judge. That's what. This is from fucking the Daily Beast. This is the website. I'll have to link the article. Mm-hmm. The most notorious celebrity on the planet. Are you confused? Yes. That OJ Simpson. That's their promo for the show. Just remember when this guy fucking murdered 2 people?
But now you're getting pranked by him.
Sorry. This is going to ruin my night. It's going to be having nightmares about OJ Simpson's prank show.
It's like our next
Holy
movie date
fuck.
is instead of watching an actual movie, we're just gonna watch people get pranked by OJ Simpson.
Old episodes of OJ's fucking prank show. Jeez, that has to be the worst idea ever. Apart from committing murder twice.
That's a pretty bad idea.
That's a pretty bad idea.
It's not
Yeah.
nice.
Anyways, awkward. Awkward.
Do you want to maybe check the camera just to see if it's
Yeah, maybe. What if it hasn't? I do love Sprite.
I never choose Sprite. If it's there, I'll drink it, but I will very rarely pay money for that.
It's a nice neutral drink, I think, in terms of soft drinks you can get. It's a nice neutral one. You know, I appreciate it over Fanta Lemon. No, I like Fanta Lemon.
I like Fanta Lemon.
Fanta Orange. No, thank you.
No, it's yeah.
Yeah. When I was maybe 9 or 10, like gullible age, right?
Okay.
One of my older friends, he was like in the year above me. We were at like a small town celebration. We like got let out of school to go to this thing. You know, there was like a foam party, whole 9 yards, and there was a bar set up in the center of the town that was like free soft drinks for kids. And my friend convinced me that the bars near it were also taking place in this free drinks for kids thing.
Okay.
And brought me in, and I was, because there was no Fanta Lemon, I wanted a Fanta Lemon, and I ordered a Fanta Lemon, and then he cracked it open for me, and then he was like, all right, and then my friend turned to me and was like, ha, fooled you, you have to pay for that now. And I was like, I don't have any money. He's like, oh, you're going to go to jail. You have to pay for it. And then I just like started panicking and walking out. And your mom was like, hey, you got to come back and pay for that. And I was like, and then I ran away.
Right.
That was meant to be funny. I should have told that in a
I
funnier
feel
way.
like a confused therapist. I'm like, what is this unlocking here? What does this explain in your adult life?
I don't know. Distrusting people from a young age. Yeah.
Fanta lemon is very triggering for you.
I love Fanta Lemon.
It's really good.
Yeah. I prefer the, the one we have here in Ireland. The, that lemonade stuff.
Like club lemon?
No, the one with the can, with the fancy can, and it's an Italian.
Oh, it's like San Pellegrino or something.
Yeah. Because it's bitterer. Yeah, that's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the little foil cap it has.
Yeah.
Kind of satisfying.
It is. Really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess we keep going.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't let the momentum die.
All right, come on. Tell me something interesting, some news that isn't about film.
Let me just go through my notes here real quick. Oh, no, another movie.
Like
Movie.
like okay, so like
Movie.
when it comes to movies, like I just watch them. I don't know anything about the technicalities. I don't know anything about like, you know, actors, directors, producers, anything like that. So it's like fair enough when Sean's here, but when I'm here, it's like I have nothing to add. You know.
Fair. We could talk about this season of a show we're gonna watch.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Is that something?
Yes.
It's not a movie. Hey, please.
It's a show, I swear.
Hey, please. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I've dragged you into this.
It's fine.
Thanks. So anyway, Sex Education.
I am so excited.
So it's a good show.
I'm so excited for today it's out.
Is today the 17th or today the 16th?
Today's 17th.
Well then, yes. Today is the day.
I'm
out.
so excited.
Gonna watch an episode or two tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. I hope they have a recap at the start because I can vaguely remember what happened in season 2.
Yeah.
I feel like so much happened in season 2 though. Like
Yeah.
they kind of in season 1 they touched on a lot of issues and a lot of like, you know, a lot of topics, but in season 2 I feel like they just kind of it's just everything. You know?
Yeah. Because I think like the first season only really tells a very small story about Otis and Maeve and Gillian Anderson.
Who?
Otis's mom. She was in the X-Files. She was hot then. She's hot now.
She really is.
She's I respect and love that woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could choke me and I'd apologize. She could step on me and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in your way." Anyways,
Your sister watches this.
you said come.
I was about to say I can't say come, but you can be choked by an older woman.
No, by Gillian Anderson specifically.
Understandable.
I don't think you understand. It's her, you know. Anyways, that I think they realized this is me like inventing the my own scenario for the story writers, but I feel like they were like, "Oh, well, we've got this opportunity here with this show to tell a lot of stories about being in school and like being that age and trying to explore yourself, and we don't really have a whole lot of mileage we can do with this one little drama. So if we expand the cast and like give the secondary characters more to do and more of their own problems, you know, like in real life, you know, how some people are like the main character of their story, but just a background character in someone else's story. And I like that. It makes it second season feel more like more of a school drama than just this one kid. What was his problem? He couldn't come. Wasn't that it?
Was it?
I think
No, I
so.
mean, like...
No, he hadn't had sex, but like he also couldn't climax. I think that was one of his issues.
Oh yeah, because he kept faking it
Yeah.
in like the first episode.
Yeah, and then at the end of the season,
are we gonna do spoilers or in case?
Who's gonna watch this for a full stop? Who's gonna watch this?
Hey, I watched this at work.
You gonna listen to yourself?
No, I'm not gonna watch this episode because people come into the office and like I have 2 screens in front of me. One has my work on it. The other one has the podcast on it. If I am on that screen, I get teased enough as it is. I'm not gonna have me on that screen. But like when it's just you and Sean, like I'll be listening to it in the office, and like somebody will come in and they'll be like, "What are you listening to?" I'm like, "Look, that's my boyfriend. That's my boyfriend." And I remember one time doing that. Yeah. And like someone came in and I was like explaining like, "Oh yeah, like that guy, he's my boyfriend." And the guy who was sitting beside me on the other office chair was like, "Whoa, wait, That's your boyfriend? Oh, cool. I was actually really enjoying that.
Hey.
Which is kind of funny because it was like, oh, you're not going to enjoy it now that you know it's my boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, and I thought it was like a professional funny person, actually. Now that I find out it's some rando, no thanks. Yeah.
I can't remember where that came from. Like, where that started. What were we talking about?
Oh, because we were talking about spoilers for Sex Education. And
Oh,
I was trying
yeah,
to spoil
yeah.
the beginning or the ending of the first season.
I
And
mean,
then you were like, oh,
do if you
who's
want.
who's going to listen to this? Well, I feel like it's on the third season at this point.
I
So-
feel like this is the world's longest spoiler alert.
True,
Spoiler
true.
alert.
Spoiler alert! If you care for
Yeah.
two randos' opinions, like input on this show that you've probably watched if you're listening to this.
True.
Yeah, that's my target audience.
Well,
People who've watched Sex Education.
It's the only target audience.
That's my target audience. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because they have such a broad audience. I knocked my mic.
Such a broad
unfortunate.
audience.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know, and everyone in that show is they're so well dressed. It's annoying.
I know, but now in the third season, don't they have uniforms?
Yeah.
So it's like they can, be brought down a
Yeah.
notch.
They can look more like a real school on this side of the what you call it. Well, no, that's to be said. But my secondary school didn't have uniforms.
No?
No.
Is that common in Spain, or was that like a weird thing in, like, was it weird for your school not to have uniforms?
Because it's a public school, there's no uniform. Yeah. Private
Okay.
schools had uniforms in Spain, but
Like, I remember my primary school didn't have a uniform, and everyone was like, whoa, you get to wear your normal clothes?
No.
I was like, yeah, but I'm 11. I don't have a fashion sense.
yeah, I have like two clothes.
I wore Canterbury's. Remember Canterbury's?
No.
They weren't big in,
No.
in Spain? Oh my
No.
god.
I don't know. I have to know what these are.
Parachute pants, man.
Parachute pants. I know
Parachute
what parachute pants are.
But like they were huge,
Yeah.
and like rugby players wore them over their I think like over their shorts to like go to training in. But like they had zips all the way up to like here,
No.
to like your butt basically, and they were hideous. I don't know. Okay, you just googled parachute pants. No, but Google Canterbury's like.
Okay, lady.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know how to spell things. Canterbury.
You really don't. Wow.
That's. Oh yes, those look like pants.
No. Okay, Canterbury's also a place.
Canterbury pants. Nice.
Look at those.
Are they the ones of like the little zip, like you were saying, the little zip that goes up
All the way
side?
up.
Oh, the ones we had like only went up to about the knee.
We had those too,
Yeah.
but like specifically Canterbury brands. Can we put Canterbury pants on the barbecue, please?
You can't keep changing it. It means I have to
Please.
add it in again.
I know.
All right,
It
fine.
brings me joy.
I'm not putting the cum in.
Please.
No,
What if the pants already had cum on them?
it's worse. What? Fine. I don't know. Sure. Fuck it.
I hope my sister doesn't listen to this episode. She
Nah.
listened to one.
And then she turned it off and listened to Skrillex instead. That's what she said to me. She was like, "Yeah, we were listening to it, and then we put on Skrillex." I'm like,
Which is really weird because she's like 40 years old. She's 25, but
Yeah.
like mentally she has settled down, has had her family. They've all grown up and moved to college, and she's just
Skrillex.
Yeah. Skrillex.
Yeah. You know, nothing makes you feel worse. Firstly, people listening to. I know I have a podcast. I don't want people to listen to it though. Not people I know and interact with, because then they know the things I think and say.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but they should already know that. Anyway, my point is, your sister being like, "Hey, we're listening to your podcast," and we thought, "Nah, I'd rather listen to fucking dubstep."
Just noise.
Just
straight
wah,
up
wah,
noise.
wah, wah, wah.
Just
Yeah.
another white boy making noise.
Yeah. What's Skrillex doing these days?
I don't know.
Is he still around?
I have no idea. I wonder does his hair still look the same?
It can't, right? Skrillex can't look the same in 2021.
This is just the episode where you Google so much shit. And I don't know.
And have a good time with my partner. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
This is a good time. I'm
Yeah.
very glad you asked me to do this.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, how old are those photos?
Oh.
He's handsome. Why did I not know he was handsome?
Because these glasses are gross.
That's fair.
Look at that face.
Please put those glasses on the barbecue.
No. You've ran out of things.
No, come on.
I'm not bringing up the PNG again.
Please.
The PNG is not coming up again. It's not happening. I'm sorry. You ran out of barbecues.
I thought this was supposed to be the indoor barbecue.
Yeah. We should probably talk about some barbecue stuff. So
I'm complaining to the manager, sir. Sir.
hang on, give me a second. Let me put on my manager hat. Yeah.
Oh shit, this manager cool as fuck.
Yeah.
He's got his collar up.
Yeah. What's the problem at your establishment?
I was gonna complain, but now I'm just nervous.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Gonna complain about the indoor barbecue?
I'm gonna complain about this bit because it's weird.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like all the other bits are so much better. Could give me some follow through. Nah, you're right. It's not going anywhere. Just keep it going.
Yeah.
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 I'll just pop my collar back up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing. That's it. It's pretty late. I'll be honest. It's a late night when we're recording this. Well, not late, but like later than these are usually recorded.
Yeah, like there's no natural light.
Yeah. Which is kind of awesome.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I have no idea what my makeup looks like on like all this
Yeah.
fake light, but
Fake light.
hopefully cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, I'm just acknowledging, like, every word I'm saying now, I'm thinking it true. Like, the way I form sentences and things, I'm like, this is odd and unnatural. But it's like, no, that's the way you talk. That's just the way it is.
Wait, you're only just now, like, thinking about how you talk? Or is it that you're making a conscious effort to...
Well, right now, I've just, like, I'm self-examining what I'm doing. You know, when you get like, you just start focusing on everything you're doing and all of your actions. You're like, what am I? Am I alive? I'm becoming self-aware. Is what's happening.
Oh shit, we have to restart you.
No, it's like my brain's fucking running out of shit to say because it's been a long day and I've already had to say so much shit.
That's true.
Yeah.
Also, there's no wheel of news to fall back on.
Exactly. Well, like last week we went through a whole episode without a wheel of news, and it flowed pretty well, I thought.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to really rely on the wheel of news.
Yeah, like it's not like it's fun, but like once it becomes too like repetitive, it's kind of like, well, what more can you like? How much news is gonna happen?
Yeah, and it's like I don't really want to put in a whole lot of like the real world news because let's be honest, who wants to hear two poorly informed dudes talking about things they don't know about? We already bring things up we don't fully comprehend enough without actually planning it ahead.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
I think I should become your PR manager. And just like every time you talk, just like maybe you just don't talk about that.
Stop it.
Maybe just read a bit about that.
I'd like because that's it. Because I do read about things, but there's just like the lapses in information are things you just like don't think of at the time, and you've already said it, and you're like, well, I can't.
Oh yeah.
I do like put corrections on.
Yeah, I've
the
noticed that
podcast
as well.
on the video ones. I'll put like little edits, like little asterisks to be like, well, actually, we got this wrong.
I've noticed that. Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, and I put like trigger warnings on the last one because like.
Oh, I haven't actually listened to the last one.
Well, it's just like I don't want to go like say it right now, but it's
Okay,
like
fair.
there was just mentions of things. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
That assaulted my ears when I heard it, like editing. I'm like, I should
Fair.
probably put some things in here,
That's fair.
you know?
It's good that you think of that.
Yeah. And I went down the rabbit hole of looking into it, feel like what's the best way to go about it. And there's some people like, actually, trigger warnings might not actually be helpful at all because they put images into the person's mind. If they're going to get triggered by it already, it can be detrimental. I'm like, sounds like people are varied.
Yeah, like I've actually thought of that before, but at the same time, like whenever I see a trigger warning that applies to me, like I'll just skip past it. I'll be much more grateful for that warning than I would be if I just stumbled upon something that was a lot more graphic than just the word of what triggers you. You know?
Yeah. Fair.
I also hate how the word trigger sound like whenever I actually get triggered by something. I feel the need to make a face or to be like triggered. Yeah. Because like people take the piss out of it so much where I'm like, no, it's an actual thing. Like you're allowed to be affected by something if it brings up unwanted emotions and memories.
Yeah. It's just one of those words that's got thrown around and like has kind of lost all of its genuine meaning.
Genuinely, yeah.
The internet, you know?
Gotta love it.
Gotta hate it. Gotta love and gotta hate it. It's a weird thing.
Now, every time I think of the internet, I think of Bo Burnham's song "Welcome to the Internet" because it just is so it's just chaotic. It is so much. It's what a panic attack feels like, and that is the internet.
That is the internet. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes I hate it.
Good soup.
Good soup. I spent like 15 minutes at work today explaining who Ted Krasinski was. It's the Unabomber.
Oh.
Yeah. Because we were talking about like conspiracies and like no initially we were talking about different actors because we started talking about comedians because I was talking about Norm, and then the head chef like you mentioned fucking Jim Carrey, and then from Jim Carrey got to that documentary about Andy and Me. Like Jim Carrey did a movie where he like was a biopic of this like famous comedian Andy Kaufman, and he was just an asshole. He just like went into character and wouldn't break character. So he's just like being a cunt to people when they weren't recording.
Oh, like Jim Carrey was?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like to the point where he was like, he brought in like this, like Andy Kaufman's daughter who Andy Kaufman never met because whatever like relationship that just didn't follow through. And he did like, he talked to her as if he was her father for like 2-3 hours. And then like in the documentary about it, he's like, yeah, you know, I could really like bring closure to her. And it's like, fuck you, dude.
What the fuck? Like,
what is that?
Did she even want that? Why would she agree to, like, no, I'm not saying, like, it's on her, but, like, whose idea was that? Was that his idea to bring her onto the set?
I know, it was a while ago that I watched the documentary. I can't remember all the details, but it's just him talking about, like, yeah, I brought her closure because I had, like, the spirit of her father. And it's like...
That's some white man shit.
You're just an actor, though.
Yeah.
Like, you're not fucking... I don't know, you're not a human Ouija board. You know what I mean?
I think everyone just tried to do what Heath Ledger did when he was the Joker. And now, in fact, like, that isn't even that's not admirable. Like, it's amazing what he did, but at the same time, that was to his detriment.
Yeah.
People should not be trying to, you know, mimic that.
Yeah. And even then, like, when they cut cameras, Heath Ledger he wasn't still in character as the Joker. He was like, oh, cool, dude, it's awesome. Mm-hmm. Did that go good? Let's do another take. You know, he wasn't just a prick.
But he was still, like, what was it that he did? He stayed home for however long?
Yeah, he, like, got a hotel room, but, like, that was, like, to get into character, like, doing the laugh and shit. You know, like, preparation for a role.
That fucked him up, man. That fucked him up.
Yeah.
It's like people should just, like, I understand putting your whole heart into your craft and trying with everything you have to do what you love, but at the same time, you gotta make that separation of when it's actually affecting your life and other people, you know? Like, that poor woman.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
God.
Yeah. But, like, there's just talks, like, I think Danny DeVito was, like, a producer on the movie. And he's just, like, trying to talk to fucking Jim Carrey. And he's like, who's Jim? Jim's not here. And it's like, dude, like,
that sounds so annoying.
Just stop it. And you know what the worst part is? Movie's not even good and or accurate to real life. You know, it wasn't even like quote unquote worth it. Cause like obviously it's not worth it to like fucking harass people for months.
Yeah.
Like Jared Leto style. But like
yeah. That's immediately what I thought of was Jared Leto being a dickhead on Suicide Squad.
Fucking wanker. I was like, I think about that. I'm like, the worst part is he probably didn't even do half the shit. He just like had an assistant do it. He was like, go send Margot Robbie some anal beads. And he's like,
did you do that?
Yeah. And send her like used condoms and shit. He sent Will Smith like bullets with his name etched on it.
That is fucking terrifying.
Yeah, he's like, cause I'm fucking unhinged, cause I'm the Joker. It's like, nah, you're just a dude.
He's just a dude. Doesn't he have a cult?
Yep.
And like, they're like on an island or something.
36th Mars. His name is called.
I mean, I mentioned actual cult.
Oh yeah, he also has one of those. Yeah.
I think was it at the start of COVID that everyone was like, "Hey, so Jared Leto has a cult and they don't know about COVID."
He just like moved into his own private island. I think I was just like, yeah, I just dress in white robes, you know, it's cult shit. Yeah. Fucking Jared Leto. He takes up way too much. For a person I dislike, he takes up way too much of my brain space. I'll be having a good day and then I'm like, Remember when he
Just
fucking
remember Jared Leto exists.
yeah? I'll be like, he put like contact lenses into his eyes to blind them to play a blind guy in Blade Runner. I'm like, fuck you. You're just making everyone's job more difficult. You know?
Wait, like so he made himself like he blinded himself like.
Yeah. And then they have to have like two fucking assistants cart him around set. You know? And like in the movie, like the set is like this fucking like what's the word? Like a little artificial island.
Okay.
Like a piece of concrete in the middle of like a lake. And two people have to cart him into that every day. And he's in the movie for like maybe 12 minutes.
Could he not put the contact lenses after he got on set?
Because he's a method actor. He's a method actor. You know the guy who came up with method acting is like, this shit sucks. I'm sorry I ruined the world.
Is he actually?
Yeah, he was like a Russian, theater director. And the idea is you base it off experiences you have. That's like the idea of method acting is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and then people like fucking Stanley Kubrick was like, oh, you just abuse your actors until they're portraying real emotions.
That's because actors don't know struggle. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Some of them do. Like some of them will have started struggling, but like a lot of them are just like their life is so cushy. They can't imagine actually like being a normal human.
Yeah, but like still it's a gig. I don't think like you should be making your actors like spend the whole day learning how to scream properly. You know, because it's entertainment. At the end, I know like movies are art, but it's entertainment.
Okay, yeah, but if they didn't put that much effort into it, you'd be sitting here complaining about how bad of an actor they were.
So there's like a line there, I think. There's like a fine.
Just
there's like
being naturally a good actor.
Well, no, but like, because Stanley Kubrick would like change whole like dialogue scenes. Like his last movie he made has still got the Guinness World Record of like longest continuous shoot because they spent like a year and a half. Like he ruined Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman's marriage. Obviously, they already had issues, but like they were just filming the same.
That's what Tom Cruise is saying.
They were.
It wasn't my fault, I swear.
It was
Nicole, please take me back.
No, because like in the movie they play like a couple that's like fallen out of love, and they'd spend like weeks on end in this one room filming just the same line of dialogue of like I hate you or whatever. Like that's gotta like scar you emotionally, you know.
So what you're saying is, we write a movie where they fall in love. And we save their marriage.
No.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying.
Gaslight them into thinking they're in love.
That's not what
Romance.
She's probably much better off without Tom Cruise because he's an insane man.
Oh yeah, he's a Scientology guy.
Yeah. That's what I'm off the staff today. We were talking about movies and shit.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, is he still in that? Is he still in that cult? I'm like, yeah, he's still in that cult. And he's like, man. I'm like, yeah, I know.
You know what I think of every time I think of Scientology? What is that religion where it's like, I don't know if it's fake or not, but they believe that God is a big pasta monster in the sky. Is it pastatarian?
That's the, what you call it? Spaghetti meatball monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. They wear colanders on their heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I think of every time I think of Scientology. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's just as weird.
Yeah. I mean, they both started for the same reason.
Just taking the piss.
Oh, wait, no. One was started to take the piss. The other was for money. There's clips of L. Ron Hubbard just being like, yeah, you know, the money isn't in science fiction novels. It's in religion.
I thought it was originally a science fiction novel. And people just believed it, and he just went along with it.
No.
No?
No. He was like dedicated to it. He was like, yeah, this will like fucking, I don't know, cure your AIDS or whatever.
Ooh.
No, it wasn't AIDS. It was like, it wasn't a physical disease. It was one of like the mental ones.
Oh shit.
He's like, you can cure mental illness with Scientology if you pay enough.
I'm gonna go into Scientology. Goodbye, BPD.
I don't think that's... It's a cult. Honey, you've been in enough cults to know. Okay, no. Sorry. I'm sorry. Catholicism is the cult. Fuck.
Hey, at least we got actual bread instead of wafers.
Hey, those wafers are dope as fuck. You get them with some Nutella? Delicioso.
Wait, were you like saving them and then bringing them home and having Nutella? Or was it literally in the priest's hand and you're just slapping a bit of Nutella on there?
I was an altar boy for ages.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, my priest was like pretty dope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Everything I say now just sounds bad because Catholicism. No, but he was like genuinely like he was like a pretty young priest, and he was like a cool
Okay.
dude, and he was like very like passionate about his religion, and he just tried to get the youth to like be like, hey, God loves you and shit. And this is a good thing to be doing.
Yeah.
And that worked for a while, and then I got like self conscious about everything. It was like, self conscious about being seen going to church and shit like that. Anyways, one week he like ordered like too many wafers, and I don't know if you know this, but when you order the Eucharist, they come in sheets, and then you pop them
What?
out, so there's like excess and left over. And he was like, "Hey, you want a bunch of like wafers?" And we just brought them home, and then we had like just we'd just eat them like biscuits with like Nutella and shit.
That sounds pretty cool. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I remember one church I went to because I've been to a few, but one church I went to, he wasn't a pastor. He was like the preacher's wife. She would make the communion bread. I think it was literally just flour, butter, and olive oil and salt. And it made this like cracker because it's supposed to be unleavened bread, so it's technically unleavened bread. And she used to make these like salty, bland crackers, and we would have them for communion. And then there was hardly anyone in our church. There was me, my sister, my dad, the preacher, and the preacher's wife. And for a while, that was it.
Shit.
So me and my sister would just eat the rest of the communion bread. They always made extra just in case people showed up because they were hoping.
Yeah.
But we ate so many of those crackers. Oh my god. It was a good time.
Sounds like good bread.
Good bread. Good soup.
Good soup.
Good soup. That's something you should do on the podcast. Just watch TikToks. Actually, no, because of it would work for the video, but not for the
for audio medium, and that is my primary target.
Fair.
Yeah, is audio mediums.
Is that the one that's doing the best at the moment?
That's the one that gets like the most like new listeners.
Okay.
They don't generally stick around.
Okay.
But like you see, like they'll pop up in different places.
They start listening, and then they hear what you're talking about. I'm like, oh.
No, they start listening. Like they're not barbecuing. What the fucking point? I want to know what to do with my grill. I'm trying to like.
No, they're pissed off because they can't see what's on the barbecue. They can't see all this cum and Canterbury's.
Stop. Like what the fuck? What do I like? Do I season it first? Do I grill it? What do I do with it?
Actually, okay, so like whenever I look up the barbecue, the podcast.
The podcast.
Whenever I look up the podcast on my work computer, I'm not logged into YouTube because it's not technically my computer,
Yeah.
It's like the company's computer. But I always have to look up Indoor Barbeque. And if I don't specify that it's podcast, I will just get a whole bunch of dudes barbecuing indoors. And I'm like, no, I'm looking for the two white guys that aren't doing that.
The liars. Welcome to A Lie.
This barbecue is gaslit.
I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. It's not a good message to put out there. Not a good message.
Not a good one, but an accurate
But,
one. I'm kidding.
Stop saying that, babe.
Babe.
Babe, I would never gaslight you. It sounds like so much effort.
Babe, you're not smart enough to gaslight, actually.
I don't think I am. I'll be honest.
Huh?
I don't think I am smart enough to gaslight. I don't think I have the capabilities for it. You met me, right?
Once or twice. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. I like your hair.
You like my mullet?
I do like your mullet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, we can do like the first and only episode of my terrible segment. Get my Tinder dates out. Yeah.
Do you want to explain that then?
I probably tried to badly explain it on the podcast before, but for new listeners, I thought it'd be funny, and somehow like the joke would be on me to like invite my Tinder dates when I started going on Tinder dates again, and because of like COVID's dying down in Ireland or whatever, fingers crossed, that I invite them on and they'd like do I don't know like a review or something. I hadn't properly thought it through, but then I didn't need to think it through because I fell in love. But I tried to explain to Sean. He was like, "Oh, so you're gonna invite the people you have sex with onto the podcast?"
Yeah.
and you're just gonna be like, "Oh no, I'm having sex," and like,
it's just this one
Yeah.
big ego boost.
yeah, like there's no way that it's like a bad thing for me.
Unless they're rating you horribly.
yeah, like
Unless
that.
they're like, man, this guy fucking sucks.
But like my thought is, if you're comfortable enough with someone that you've been on a date with them, and they're like, "Oh, you want to go on my podcast?" They're probably already insane. You know?
If they say yeah, then they're insane.
Yeah. If like on our first date.
I was about to say, like, would you ask that on the first date?
Well, no, I'd ask after we have sex, obviously. Immediately afterwards, as I'm lighting
You don't
a
even
cigarette.
like. It's not even like is it good for you? It's a. Will you be on my podcast?
Yeah, I don't care about if it was good for you.
Save that for the podcast. If the camera isn't rolling,
Don't-
it's
if-
not worth saying.
If there's no content, if I can't make content out of it, shut up, stop it. But yeah, it would have been a funny segment, you know, men, women, non-binaries, just everyone coming on and be like, "This guy fucking sucks. This guy's he didn't let me come, and then he was like, "Hey, you want to be on my podcast?" You know, it was really weird. You know, like I don't know what, like I can't figure out what the whole bit was. I just thought it'd be funny
know.
and awkward. You know.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you rate me?
Well, you have to be more specific. What am I rating?
How much swag I have.
Oh, I forgot I was wearing makeup.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's
no.
good. It's good. It's good.
It's good soup.
It's good soup.
Good soup.
I'm gonna have to edit that sound out.
Please do. If I
Yeah.
can't make gross noises, neither can you.
That was not a gross noise. That was a soup noise.
Okay, well, no, it's my word against yours because you're editing it out. So
I
it was a
can-
gross noise.
I can edit you talking out a whole hour. Just my mic.
Just you liking the sound of your own voice wouldn't be like, yeah.
Okay. I think this episode's over. I think this episode's over.
Actually, is the camera gonna cut or?
It's probably cut. I think gonna have a better ending than that though, than me just storming off. So yeah, what are you here to plug?
Don't put that pressure on me, please.
All right. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun,
God.
dun, dun, dun.
There's actually another thing I have beef with. I don't like your intro music.
What?
Yeah,
Why not?
I don't know. It sits weirdly with me.
But it's like a throwback to like sitcoms.
Oh, okay, I guess. Yeah.
That's the point of it. And then because like it's getting derailed because like the room's getting covered in fire, it gets all warped and shit.
Huh.
And then it cleans up again. That was the notion of it.
Okay, I like it.
Guess that didn't come true. Good to get this feedback now.
I'm not rating you. I'm rating the podcast.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna sign off there. You wanna stick around?
Yeah, I can stick around.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Oh, he's actually leaving. Oh, bye. Well, thank fuck he's gone.